Hey there, Griever Gang. Welcome back to Griever Productions. Now, this is a little bit weird for everybody involved because, you know, I'm autistic. I have my ways of doing things, right? I have a very set routine when I come in and do my videos, and I thought I'd try something different. And I can't tell you how weird this feels. And don't get me wrong, I know that with the current technology I have, I'm going to look really choppy. I've done it before. I've used this technology before. Fact of the matter is, see this wall behind me? You'd think it was a green screen. No, it's just a thing that's in the editor that I use. It gets rid of the background as best as it can, and frankly, it doesn't do a very good job. But if this sort of intro works, I'm going to probably get a green screen there. We'll see how it goes, right? Over the last couple of weeks, as you know, actually, I should start a little bit further back. I took a couple of weeks off, right? I had a great time. It was a fantastic couple of days. And during that time, I kept getting pestered by everybody. In fact, the one comment that stood out to me was, "Hey Jim, you've missed 2 of Erik's releases now. How do you feel about that?" I feel like shit, Helen. I don't actually know if your name is Helen. I just chose a random name out of the ether, okay? Fact of the matter is, last video I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of them. Yeah, look, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into looking at both of Erik's newest releases as of this video. You watch. I'm going to put this out, and then tomorrow there's going to be a new one. I'm going to have to catch up again. So, before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. If you have not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did so. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to Erik's newest releases. Yep, let's go with that. So we're going to start with Zombie. I can already tell we're in for something great. Let me get a pen ready. I think I've got it sorted now. New setup, who dis?
Child is slowly taken, and the violence caused such silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting.
Wow.
With their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying.
Wow, okay, I know I'm stopping it just before the chorus, and I know everyone's going to be so mad at me. I'm mad at me. I want to just point out here, right? There's so many facets to Erik's voice. We've spoken about this before on many an occasion. But there is something so nice, so nice, when everything just gets pulled back. Everything just kind of gets, like, musically, I mean, everything just gets kind of ripped apart and put into its absolute root form. And just having Erik here with this keyboard, and Erik's voice, right? Like, it sounds to me that there are just slight moments. I could be wrong in saying this, because, again, it was just like a first sort of listen. But I'm pretty sure I was hearing mostly in chest voice, but then, like, a couple of little falsetto flips in there that just kind of added to that tenderness, added to that beauty that he's trying to get across. And this is always such a dangerous song to do. It genuinely, like, if you don't know the source material, if you don't know the reason that this song came about, it's hard to portray that emotion. And, I mean, look, Erik's not having any issue with that right now.
In your head, zombie.
Wow.
What's in your head? In your head, zombie.
Wow. Okay, 1 second here.
In your head,
So, okay, there's an effect here that not a lot of people use, right? Where you're kind of going up in the chest voice, in your head, but then you're doing the lower notes of that later line of that line. Sorry, the later notes in that line in falsetto, which are lower, right? It is not something that is used anywhere near enough, and it creates this very unique emotive sound. And we know that Erik's just an absolute freak when it comes to this stuff, but kudos for doing it. Like, it shows just how brilliant an overlap this man has and the choices that he has when singing. You know, he could easily have belted that totally fine, right? But the thing that sets Erik apart, especially for me, is that emotive singing, that getting the emotion behind everything that he does, and it's just fabulous. Zombie. Beautiful flip.
Another mother's breaking, heart is taking over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting. With their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying.
Oh, I'm already tearing up, you bastard. Okay, look, let's hear this again here.
They're still fighting. With their tanks and their bombs and their bombs
That
and
harmony.
their guns.
Goosebumps.
In your head, they are dying. In your head,
Bro!
in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Off. Okay, hang on a minute. Stop. Okay. Okay. Pen's still here, but it shouldn't be. Look, I don't know what it is of these later releases, right? Of these most recent releases. Erik, how much vocal work have you been doing, man? And I don't mean work as in gigs. How much work have you been doing on your voice? Because I feel like, and I could be wrong in saying this, right? I feel like 12 months ago, that high note would not have been hit anywhere near like that. And I don't mean to say that he wouldn't have been able to hit the note. He'd have been able to hit the note fine. I don't think it would have been as clean as that, though. I feel like it would have had some form of gruff on it. And I don't know if I'm out of line saying that or not. But what a lot of singers do, right? And I'm not saying that Erik does this, but a lot of singers do this, and this is just where my head's at with it, right? Is when it comes to higher notes like that, there are a lot of people that will throw the gruff, throw on the vocal fry, do whatever they can, right? And it helps them to get a note. And I've always said this, right? Where sometimes the simplest solution is to just sing it. And sometimes it comes out stunningly, right? And that's the proof of it. There was no gimmick on that, and I don't mean to use the word gimmick. Gimmick's not the right word. I just don't know what words escape me now, because I need to go back and actually hear that again. But like, yeah, let's go like right back here, because that was sick. When it comes to a lot of those vocalists, right, they kind of use that effect as a crutch or a crutch. To try and make hitting notes easier, right? But all we got from Erik here, is support, incredible breath control, a clear image of what he was going for, and he fucking nailed it. Like that note. Like there's just that gorgeous sound to it. No harshness, no added anything, just pure songing. I know I just said songing. I just went with it. It's just brilliant. He continues to surprise me. So many vocalists, when they get to a certain point, just let it go and just kind of go, oh, this is me now. Yeah, that's fine. You know, we're done. Not Erik.
When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken.
That's stunning. Oh God, that's stunning. My only thing, I would want to hear him do it live. And my reasoning for that is, there is nothing more impressive to me than watching somebody perform something like that live, go through that very, kind of harsh isn't the word, go through that very high, very powerful section at the end there, and then bring it down live, right for that last section, you know what I mean? That would make me melt hearing that done live. Erik, come on the show and sing it for me, man. Please, for the love of God. All right, let's move on. Oh, is it bad that I'm hoping that this one is not an emotional roller coaster? Please. Okay, so now the next song that Erik has released as of today. So this was released 5 days ago. And something inside of me says in 2 days' time there's going to be another one that I'm going to have to catch up on. Oh, but let's see how we go with this. Look, let's get into Hell and Back. Oh, this isn't going to be as emotional. Thank God. Oh, damn!
I was lost, confined, been on my knees for peace of mind. Is it real? Why me? No, nothing's ever what it seems. I keep on bleeding for your redemption.
Oh, yeah!
Fighting for my own name. I've been kissed by death, by the angels. I am walked through Shadowland. I've been lost in your damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to hell and back.
Hell yeah!
I was torn inside beneath
Da-da-da-da-da. Why does that remind me of a Dream Theater song, and which Dream Theater song is it? Da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see if I remember it later.
Take your time, paint it red, 'cause you can't kill what is already dead. I keep on bleeding for your redemption. I keep on fighting for my own name. I've been kissed by death.
Can I? Okay, so there's an effect that's being used here that I've brought up a couple of times whenever I've kind of heard it in songs, right? And it's one that doesn't get utilized very often, and that's double tracking a vocal. Let me have a listen again here.
'Cause you can't kill what is already dead. I keep on bleeding for your redemption. I keep on fighting for my own name.
No, it's not double tracked. Oh, oh, hang on. No, it's not double tracked. Okay, so what double track is you sing the same melody line twice, and you have them both kind of sitting together, and it kind of creates this interesting effect, because obviously you're not going to sing anything exactly the same twice, right? But if they're close enough to kind of match, it's a really interesting effect. I was mishearing. It's straight up just a harmony there. Like, Erik, who do you do the producing? Words. Do you do the production, like the mixing and the mastering and stuff? Because I'd love to know who does it for you. Because whoever does it, it's good.
I've been kissed by death by the angels. I have walked through Shadowland. I've been lost in your damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to hell and back.
Fear him who is able to destroy both soul and mind in hell.
Also, who did your animation? Why did I say animation like that? It's so good. It's a wicked solo too. Damn. Damn.
To hell and back.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh. That... I don't know if that would have come up on the mic. I hope it did. Okay, I live in Australia. I have a lot of bugs that I don't like, right? So I have a can of bug spray, probably about, how far away is that? Probably about 10 meters away from me. And it's just poking up above a couple of books that I have. And it hit it. It hit the bug spray. That was the tiniest target it could have hit. Ah, that's so good. Holy fucking shit. Okay, Erik, my guy. We know that you can do so many things, right? We know you've got this incredibly powerful voice. We know that you have the emotion to back it up. You don't need to keep rubbing it in, bro. I genuinely don't know what to say here, right? Because it is always a case with Erik, right? That I always need to remind people that this is what you get when you have somebody that genuinely feels their music and doesn't just sing it. And sure, it's easier to do that when it's your own song, like the last one. However, Zombie wasn't his own song. He made it his own. And he made it. He did. He made it his own. And in fact, that may be the quintessential version for me to listen to from now on. But again, Erik proves it is not just power. It is not just, gruffness. It is not just volume. That is the problem. Well, not the problem. That is the moniker of a good singer, right? Sometimes less is more. And Zombie was a great example of that, where, I pointed out that that higher note, he didn't need to add shit. He didn't need to add anything. He just sung it. And sometimes that's the best policy. Just bloody sing it. It's not that hard, right? The technique that goes into it does make it difficult, but that's beside the point. Erik doesn't struggle with any of that. He says that he doesn't really know what he's doing. I feel like he's getting a little bit more of an idea, if that was true to begin with, because to me, right, to my ear, as each of these songs have been released, every single one of them sounds like he has actively gotten better vocally. And that doesn't happen without a shit ton of work. And I don't mean just a little bit better either. I don't. Not just a little bit. It's a lot. Like, he's made strides, and I don't know if he's actively doing it or if just something has just clicked recently or what the go is. And you could talk as well about male voices as males get older as well. Because the common misconception, right, is that a voice will, like for guys, right, hit puberty, voice breaks, and that's your new voice. Congratulations. It's not the case. It's not even remotely the case. As the years go on, voices will mature still well into your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It's constantly changing. It's an ever-changing thing. So I don't know if Erik has maybe hit one of those kind of milestones, I'll call it. It's not really the way to put it, but maybe there's just something that has clicked recently, or actively he's working towards it. But frankly, I don't care. I'm just here for it, because it sounds awesome. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. That is all the time I have for this one. Let me know if you liked the intro and outro, and me actually standing up. It actually gives me an excuse to get out of the chair of a day, which is actually great. The next few videos that are coming out, they won't be with this sort of opening and ending. I wanted to try a bit of an experiment. I've got a couple of things that were recorded before I went on holiday, but once they're done, maybe I'll do more of these sorts of intros and outros. But look, let me know what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, do all that sort of thing. I'll catch you next time. And don't forget, there is our suggestions form in the description below if you have anything that you would like me to react to. And I'll catch you next time. All right. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us further and join the wonderful list of people here, we have a Patreon that you can join from as little as $3 Australian per month. And if you like gaming and film reviews, you can join us over at Griever Gaming or Griever Film and TV. Links in the description below. Griever Film and TV is one that I've still yet to launch, but hopefully that'll be soon. Alright, see you soon.